Hey guys, welcome back for some more Hogwarts Legacy. So we're trying to attend the Dirge trial, but in order to do that, the entry point to the Dirge trial is located in the headmaster's office. So we're gonna go ask Mr. Professor Fig, for some assistance. So he can help us out with that. We're gonna go fast travel to this closest classroom. See if old dude will help us out. Bunch of flying birds. Nothing but good old classical music.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, here goes nothing. Wow.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Alright. I'm gonna go speak to Madame Gargoyle. I have a feeling I keep on butchering that name so many
Do you
times.
have a moment, Professor?
Oh, later.
Professor,
Professor
I
Kirk.
was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, I would decide was best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Yep, this is
Move
me,
aside.
Professor Black, just minding my own business. Just walking around.
What could the headmaster want?
Nothing suspicious at all. Oh, nice Christmas tree.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Get to class.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What
Yeah,
did
that
you
was
deserve
crazy.
him as a-
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Yeah, this is a really crazy, funny impersonation.
No, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
At least no one would dare to mess with me.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word,
Oh.
please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf.
Oh.
I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Could have sworn the knights just did something.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wow, look how the hall looks in here. That looks awesome. So festive.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
That's crazy. But not even himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with the period of blood, it's to do with my family's reign, it's to do with my strength.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's to do with my family's reign?
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's to do with the period of my blood.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Toujours pure.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh, yep. Better hurry up. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alright, at least you made it in time.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Okay, there's the next objectives. Looks like Nadia has like another quest for us. Alright, so we can ask Hogsmeade. We can do that some other time. Main quest to do. Time to complete the third trial. Bar? Hope not. Oh, should I go upstairs? I'm wondering how confused the staff is gonna be when they see the real headmaster running around. Like, you just told me to do this and all that. And what a long way to go upstairs. Hey, just going this way. This is definitely gonna be some good exercise and a good workout.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I thought they were about to beat each other up or something for a second. Good lord. Yo, I will be sweating so much just trying to get up here. Could have just fast traveled.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio.
Yo, I hope the headmaster does
Wizarding
not come in
families
here.
Have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Alright, very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Ah, there he is. Whoa. I looked a bit weird.
Where am I?
What in the world?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously.
Yeah, this looks crazy.
Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. That death? Freaking Grim Reaper? Alright, we gotta get there without being seen. Okay. That's like a cup on these Grim Reaper looking things. Don't turn around. This is a really cool style.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. Now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Oh man, there's some right there. Come on.
I need to time this just right.
Crap, maybe I can use my wand, distract him. God dang it. Perfect. Hurry up. Make me move faster. Dang it. I'm dead.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
I'm not sure if I can run because I will like obviously make me appear. Okay, I can't use my wand. Definitely cannot freaking distract him. Alright, got lucky.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
I'll wait for these guys to move. Oh, but that guy's looking down there too. Oh, he didn't see me, so that's good. Oh, crap. Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Scarecrow from like Batman Arkham Asylum. Like the Scarecrow missions. Like the hallucination sequences.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay, it looks like that door does not open. If we can climb up.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Alright, nah, okay, let's not do that yet. I timed this perfectly. This is wild. Is he gonna go back too, like back and forth? Oh, freak, man. Might as well go.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oh, shoot. Stay away. Turn around. Yeah, that's right. Come on. He's distracted by the body. Let's keep on going.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Oh shoot. Opposite
I need to
direction.
turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh crap. Oh, here we go.
That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
And this is intense right now. Oh crap, I didn't even see him right there. Oh, come on, man. Don't do me like this.
Now's my chance.
Alright, let's go. If you don't pick up the dang pace.
That's the way forward.
Awesome, I got the mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
No, they cannot see me completely. Hold on a second, I just... Oh, I gotta go to the... So I'm gonna go to the gate then. Okay, so if I go to here right now, they all cannot see me.
They
Awesome.
can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Nice.
This is the way
See you later,
forward.
suckers.
Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have had one death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. We
Sure, I guess I had no choice to fight.
For you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Okay, and let me grab the wound.
I've never felt such power.
Nice, we get to fight now. Okay, you can only have like one set of power.
Revelio.
Like I can't break that. Honestly.
Bombarda.
There we go. Oh crap. So I guess I'm the choice, we gotta fight before we enter.
Defender. Descendo. Debolso.
Oh wow, this one's very powerful.
Bombarda. Descendo. Debolso. Defender.
Oh, they got freaking dark hounds now. Got some death hounds.
Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender.
Oh shoot.
Bombarda. Defender.
So I wonder, is this the trial?
Descendo. Defender. Bombarda.
Ah, come on, step right up, step right up.
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulso.
Oh, what a battle. They really gotta fix this place up. Gotta add some improvements to the structures. Uh oh, he's about to face death himself. About to fight these trolls now. Got dark versions of everything.
Bombarda. Defender. Debolso. Descendo. Bombarda.
I'm gonna focus on death right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, missed me.
Defender. Bombarda.
Hey, can we hit him? Not yet.
Bombarda. Defender.
Yeah, I don't think this is a boss just yet.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender.
I guess he's just watching us fight them.
Bombarda.
Okay, he's just challenging us.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender.
Not gonna touch me yet.
Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender.
Man, there's so many trolls.
Defender.
Ah, he hit me.
Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder!
Oof, that was an intense fight. At least he finally finished it. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop the video right here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.